Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, welcome back. This pick a card reading will be what is the current gossip about you. So you'll be choosing from the images in my thumbnail, and these images are from the manga Uzumaki. So from left to right, you have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So I feel like the current gossip about you is people are trying to figure out if you're waiting for someone or is somebody waiting for you. This could be someone who is actually waiting for you. They could be waiting for you to return, but it seems like you're going in a different direction. So this situation could be a little messy. You could have somebody that is waiting for you to return to them or hoping that you return to them, but you're actually going towards somebody else. So whoever this person is, they thought that you would choose them. They thought you would go backwards and reconcile with them, but you're moving on with your life. Even if you're not going towards a specific person, it feels like you are completely moving on from anybody of the past, anything of the past. Yeah, people are saying that this time around, you are very confident. This time you are going towards something or someone, and you're not turning back anytime soon. You don't have any plans or any intentions on going backwards. So they feel like whatever you experienced, it was your breaking point. It was something that will push you forward, and it's a lesson that you have learned. Now you are completely over it. You're completely releasing yourself from it. You are completely releasing yourself from that. And this feels like somebody that you did a lot for. You really helped this person out. You could have really picked this person up. Like, they were going through a lot. They could have been at their lowest, and you really healed this person and nurtured them, back to being themselves, or actually better than who they were before. But it feels like somebody who was very ungrateful when you were in their presence. They didn't really appreciate you. They didn't value what you were doing for them, what you were, helping them out with. And so now you're walking away from that. You're tired of putting your all into things and not receiving what you deserve. So a lot of you could be relocating, or you could have already done this. And it feels like if you are looking for another connection, there is someone who is upon the horizon, someone who is equal to you. This is going to be someone who simply gets it. They understand. So this could be a past person that's like asking around about you. They're trying to figure out where you headed. What are you about to do? And do they still have time? Like, do they still have another chance? What can they do to win you back? This person definitely knows they messed up. But it feels like people are happy for you. They're proud that you are choosing to move forward. Especially if this is something that was very tumultuous and it was very toxic, on and off again. Like, people are glad to see that you are healing. You're choosing to heal than to stay in that situation. Yeah, you're done with something. You're over it. Now, for a few of you, you could have checked out of this relationship a long time ago, and you were already connecting with somebody else, and now you're going to relocate and go towards them. But you're not telling people. You're not going to tell them where you're going or what you're about to do. You could be really tired of people being in your business. You're tired of people just watching, sitting back and watching you go through these things and not offering any help and not really, doing what you would do for them. If you saw them in the same position, you would help them. You would reach out your hand, to offer any type of assistance, any aid. But it feels like a lot of people around you in this environment just sit and watch. They don't say anything. They don't do anything. Some of you could have found out like somebody was doing something behind your back. And then once you decided to leave, now everybody wants to say, oh, we saw them over there with this person. Oh yeah, we saw them last month, and we saw them last week. Like, okay, you just not saying it. Like, you just not saying something. I feel like you're over like this whole community, this whole environment. Like, you're just going to start over. So there's people that are gossiping, like they're trying to understand like what did they do wrong. Like, they obviously know what this past person did, or whoever this energy is that was attached to you. They understand what they did, but they're trying to figure out like, what did we do? It feels like you're just over it. Completely over it. It feels like this is the best decision for you because you're stepping right into abundance. You're stepping into a secure situation, whether this is another person or just a relationship with yourself. This is definitely the best decision for you, the best choice. You could have been spending a lot of money on people, not even just this person, maybe them and their family, their friends. You could just naturally be a giver. And now, like, you are simply choosing yourself. But you're going to be very comfortable. You're going to feel very content being in this energy. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. The top is the Nine of Pentacles. And then when I cut the deck, it's the Eight of Cups. So, yeah, you're leaving this behind. You're completely walking away. You're starting over. You're starting new. And this is going to be something that's like your new beginning. You taking this leap of faith and trusting what's next. I feel like you're going to be very excited if you aren't already, because you're just over all of this drama, all of this like unnecessary problems that you're having to deal with. I feel like this pile simply wants to be happy and comfortable and in a secure connection with a loyal person, with an honest person, someone who knows how to communicate, somebody who is mature, somebody who's grown. And you could have been dealing with a lot of problems, a lot of issues, and hoping that it would change, hoping that this person would grow up and realize what's in front of them. But not only did they not realize, or they're not trying to grow up themselves, the people around them as well is like behaving the same way. So I feel like you're choosing to save yourself. You're choosing to just put yourself first. And this is the smartest thing you can do, the best decision that you could ever make, because it's definitely going to lead to you feeling very comfortable. It's going to lead to you being able to be happier. You're going to feel very content wherever you're headed, whatever plans you have. You're going to be super glad that you decided to go down this path and leave all of this unnecessary energy behind. So that's your reading, Pile 1. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my community tab. And until then, I'll talk to you soon. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Page of Cups. So you may have some messages in Pile 1. I was hearing ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And when I was shuffling the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords was trying to come out. Well, it flipped over and I put it back in the deck. So I feel like that's not your energy. Your energy is right here in front of us. It feels like you are very excited to go back to the things that you used to do. Something that you used to work on, an old project of yours. You're excited to get back to that, relearn that skill. Some of you could be going back to school. It's like you're excited for this new beginning. You could have recently gotten divorced or gotten out of a relationship. It feels like whoever you left or whoever you are leaving, they're going through a lot right now. This could be someone who was very stoic at one point in time, pretending like they don't care, like they don't have any emotions, they don't have feelings, but they are suffering right now. Somebody feels like you're the one that got away, like they really messed up by letting you go. Some of you, if you walked away from a person and they didn't fight for you, like they didn't try to, get you back, or they didn't try to like apologize or anything, they just let you walk out the door, they are suffering the most. Like they're going through a lot. But anyways, so the the current gossip about you is you're moving on with your life. There's something that has caught your eyes, something that has really sparked your interest. And I feel like that's the energy that you're in. Like you don't really care about who's sad about you, who's crying about you. Maybe you went through a period of time where you were crying and you were sad and nobody cared, nobody checked in, nobody tried to nurture you back to, good health. So now you're good. You cried all your tears out. You let out all of that go. You released it. You gave it to your higher power, whoever you believe in or not. You simply released all of that energy and now you are striving forward. So it's like you don't really feel for someone who's feeling sad about something they've done to you. They made you feel that way. So, and I don't feel like you're in this like revengeful type of energy. I don't feel like you care to like send something to them. I would advise you not to do that, but I feel like you don't care to see this person suffering or retaliate. You're simply just moving on. And I feel like you will be celebrating soon. I feel like people are just talking about how you're just happier, you're glowing. It's like you're nurturing that part of you again. You're kind of back to your old self. So if you were inside a lot, if you were just kind of like trying to work out the relationship, trying to stay to yourself, it's like now you're back outside. Now you're hanging out with your friends. Now you're trying new things. People are seeing you more. And you could have multiple love interests that are really looking at you as well, really interested in you as well. So this feels very positive for you. Yeah, you had a Chariot, Strength, and a Ten of Cups. Yeah, like you're good. You're moving on. You're feeling confident. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly what you're doing. Even if you don't know, you're excited to try. You're excited to figure it out. You're on a completely different level right now. I feel like you don't blame yourself for something, and you shouldn't anyways, but I feel like you have released any type of guilt. Like whatever the energy was that was holding you down or, causing delays, keeping you stagnant, is gone. I feel like even if you tried to cry, you wouldn't be able to. Like you have so much to smile about. You have so much to be excited about. Some of you could have gotten work done or you're thinking about it. You could have also went through a major transformation, not only spiritually, but physically. So I feel like you're ready to get back out there. You could be shopping as well, buying new clothes. So people are feeling like you're getting back to your old self, but like you're new and improved. And I feel like very quickly you'll be getting into another relationship. Even if this isn't, in your plans, there's somebody who's definitely watching you. They're seeing how beautiful you look, how handsome you look. There's a lot of eyes on you. And I feel like you're just carefree, just going here, going there, just minding your business, listen to your music or just vibing. And people are like, who is that? Where did they come from? You may even have some people from your past, not this person we're talking about, but people from your distant past, maybe even people you went to school with. They don't notice it's you until they look and they're like, oh, that's Paul too. Oh, they're finally outside, or they finally left that situation, or they look different. They look amazing. And you've always looked amazing, but this is a different type of glow. This is you're on a different level. You have evolved. People can feel it. Some of you may have children. I feel like this person that's coming towards you, they don't mind. They want to support you. They want to be there for you. Even if your kids are older, they're already old enough to kind of do their own thing. They would still be that respectful guardian. They'll still support. They'll still be there. This is a very mature person. And I keep seeing the Ace of Pentacles. So you could be getting remarried, or this person may propose to you a lot sooner than you're expecting. So the gossip is pretty much you have left something behind. You have walked away, but you don't have any you have no feelings about it. Whatever your feelings were, it is gone. You just don't feel it. If they were to try to come back and, apologize and try to make amends, you just don't feel it. You want something new. You're going towards something new. A lot of you are already there. You're already starting that new life. You're already excited about your new journey. So yeah, your reading is pretty quick. If I keep going, I'll just keep repeating myself. I really like this energy you are releasing, I feel like you're going to be very excited about next year as well. A lot of great things are going to happen for you. The tough part is over. The rough part of whatever cycle you were in is over, is done. Now it's time to live, finally. So that's your reading pile 2. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my community tab. And until then, I'll talk to you soon.
私、修一さんに会いたかっただけなの。
ちくしょう、騙したな。
So you have the Six of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you came from pile 1 and 2. This reading overall is talking about moving on from just things that are so overwhelming, things that are causing a burden. I feel like a lot of y'all, regardless of whatever pile you came from, are simply moving on. You're simply going down this journey of healing and new beginnings. I feel like a lot of you are just ready to start something new, ready to put yourself out there and have fun and enjoy life. It's of course you know that life is too short, but you're really taking that to the heart. And I also feel like you are focused on next year as well. You don't want to bring anything of this year and prior, into the new year. Y'all are getting a head start, I feel like, this pile. So I feel like that's really what the gossip is about as well. Y'all are moving on, or y'all have already moved on. So a lot of people feel like they're being cut out of your life. They're being released. And these are people that know why. They know why you're leaving them behind. They're not really confused about it. I feel like a part of them is still shocked because they thought that you would stay around. They thought you would still deal with them, but You've closed out a lot of chapters, and I feel like nobody is exempt from that. Everyone is getting cut. I feel like you have some people who are afraid of like what you are capable of. They're afraid of the success you're about to receive. It feels like a lot of you in this pile are like extremely talented. You're very gifted. You have natural born gifts, and you could have been putting those gifts and those talents to the side to really, just live a regular life, I guess you can say, and, focus on your friends, your family, and really just help them out and just do whatever, not really focus on your purpose. But you could be getting to the point, or you have gotten to the point where you are realizing that life isn't worth living if you're not living your best life and having fun and enjoying things, enjoying what the world has to offer outside of all the chaos that we, have to endure. I feel like you just want to smile more and dance more and be in a carefree energy. So I feel like people are kind of feeling bittersweet about it because they're not going to be able to experience this side of you. They weren't able to bring out this side of you. You could have been someone who always had to protect people. You always had to be the bigger person. Some of you grew up very, very quickly. You had to step into that role of taking care of people, since you were young. It feels like you just don't care right now. At least right now you don't care. You could be on your phone a lot and you're watching videos that are inspiring you to get up and go. Get up and take charge of your life and have fun and make a drastic change. Quit your job and go live abroad, or go travel somewhere, or randomly relocate, randomly move into your dream home, or just do something fun, do something sporadic. So people are wanting to experience this with you, but these are people that know they are a burden to you. So even if you were to bring them around, it feels like they'll be complaining a lot. There'll be a lot of issues with them. Like they wouldn't be able to really take care of themselves or even keep up with you. So you could be telling these people, like, respectfully, I'm leaving you. Like, respectfully, I have to go. I cannot bring you with me. And that's why they feel that bittersweet, because they know they can't walk this path with you. They can't keep up. And they're just not meant to be next to you right now, or really all up under you, because it feels like they can't really take care of themselves. So you have the King of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Fool. I was going to say some of you could be caretakers, and you may be temporarily walking away from that field to kind of live your life and explore. Maybe you saved up a lot of money and you're ready to kind of just go down a different path, go on an adventure, and then you may come back later on. But it feels like you're ready to start something new. You're ready to genuinely have fun, and it feels like you have no fears. Like this isn't something that you are afraid to do. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly where you want to go, what you want to see, and it's like you're prepared. You are more than prepared for this. I feel like you will end up meeting someone who really aligns with you once you do take this leap of faith. I feel like this is someone who will become a great friend of yours. It doesn't feel very romantic, but it could be. There's a possibility for it becoming something more, but it feels like you'll keep it platonic for now. So yeah, I feel like if you have been thinking about doing this, like taking a trip, some of you, this could simply be a vacation. It doesn't have to be something so dramatic, But if you have been thinking about doing so, I would say go for it. Same thing I told the last pile, life is too short. That's something that we all know, but we still take that for granted. We take a lot of things for granted. So I would tell you, do it. If you have the funds, you're able to get things in order, take that trip, take that vacation. I feel like it'll definitely help you feel restored and refreshed, replenished. Especially if you are someone who has to take care of a lot of people, your family, your friends, your job. You may be someone who's in full control and everybody comes to you with their problems. Everybody needs your help. Everybody needs your support. So I would say this will be a good break for you. Get some alone time and see the ocean, see the mountains, whatever, floats your boat. So mainly the gossip is just people feeling like, it feels like they were kind of expecting this. Like they knew someday you will walk away. They knew someday it'll get to a point where you had to kind of do your own thing for a while. These are people that are fully aware of how stressful they can be, how much of a burden they can be. So they're kind of wishing you the best on your journey, but they do hope that, someday you'll come back. And there's somebody here who's hoping that you're not mad at them. They hope that they're not too much to worry about. Some of you, this could be like a parent of yours, a guardian, a mother. You could be taking care of her or them. And they kind of feel bad that their health has gotten to this point where you have to, take care of them. They kind of hope that you don't resent them. They feel like you should be living your life. It shouldn't be you taking care of them. So this person feels bad, especially if you did kind of get into an argument with someone or there was some type of misunderstanding. They feel bad, of course, but it's also like they can't help, the direction that their life has taken them. So there's someone here who is hoping for your forgiveness, especially if you do, like, if you make it clear that you are stressed, you're ready to take a vacation and leave, they kind of feel like it's because of them, even if you didn't vocalize that. Somebody here is definitely blaming themselves, as to why you need to kind of take a step back for a minute. So if that is your situation, I would say, please talk to that person and reassure them, especially if it's out of their control, like they genuinely can't help their health, Anyways, I don't want to dwell too much in that because the energy is pretty positive here. You definitely have this new beginning coming towards you, or you're able to create this new beginning for yourself and really enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. So that's your reading part 3. If it resonates, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my community tab. And until then, I'll talk to you soon.